Good evening once again. We are back. We are back live just to have some clarification. And this time we are going to look at the State of the Nation address, what Akufo-Addo made on 27th of February 2024. Let's look at a few things in the address, how he addressed the nation. After that, we are just about to learn something on our legends. But today, this evening, the topic that we have chosen for our legends is the history of the first Bible in Ghana, or the history of the first church in Ghana. Before that, we want to look at the State of the Nation address that was made by our President Nana Akufo-Addo. President Nana Akufo-Addo presented the penultimate State of the Nation address to Parliament on Tuesday, February 27, 2024. He touched on various sectors of the economy and gave account on his achievement to Ghanaians. Below is the full text of President Addo's address. So let's look at the full text of the President's address. It is always exhilarating to be back in Parliament and to discharge the duty in fulfillment of Article 67 of the Constitution of delivering to the House message on the State of the Nation address on this occasion to penultimate time. In accordance with protocol and convention, it is good to see that First Lady Rebecca Akufo-Addo, Vice President Mahamanu Bawumia, Second Lady Samira Bawumia, spouse of Mr. Speaker Alice Ajua Yonas, Chief Justice Gertrude Tokono, and Justice of the Supreme Court, Chairperson Nana Otuo Srebo II, and members of the Council of the State. The new Chief of Defense Staff, Lieutenant General Thomas Opon Pekra, the Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Akufo-Dampare, and Service Chief are all present, as are the Dean and members of the diplomatic corps. Mr. Speaker, the House is duly honored by the welcome attendance of the former President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the former First Lady, Her Excellency Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rollins. Mr. Speaker, I am glad. This is what Akufo-Addo said at the State of the Nation. So we are reading the full document on Akufo-Addo's State of the Nation address. Mr. Speaker, I am glad to be able to report that the entire territory that makes up our nation is safe, secure, and under the control of the government and the people of Ghana. Please, I'm coming. Let's continue from there. This might sound like statement with which to start a message on the state of the nation. Unfortunately, far from it being an everyday truism, this is no longer a statement or claim that can be easily made in these times in the neighborhood in which we are. West Africa is under threat to terrorism and violent extension, rapidly spreading southwards from the Sahel to coast West Africa. We can no longer take the territory integrity to our countries for granted. Indeed, Many of our neighbors have already fallen victim and lost large portion of their territories to extremist groups, and Ghana, by the grace of the Almighty, is the only coastal state along the Gulf of Guinea that has so far not recorded a terrorist attack. Mr. Speaker, the peace and security we have in our country has not happened by chance. It has taken deliberate policy and planning on the part of government and a lot of hard work and dedication on the part of our security service to keep our country safe and secure. I might add that it has also meant we have had to spend a lot of money that would otherwise have been available to spend on money of our development needs. But I believe many of our development needs, let me do it like this so we can focus you. Please, you can send your comments, you can send your questions under it. So please try as much as possible. Do well to ask any question, and I think your our friends, our other partners will also look at it and give us a feedback or reply to us. Not me only doing it. Let's continue. Since we came into office, we have ensured a significant expansion of the armed forces and all the other security agencies. We are paying diligent attention to their welfare as well. The accommodation and physical environment generally of the security agencies are being improved. We have quickened the pace of the retooling and equipping of security agencies to ensure readiness towards the emerging security threats. For the majority of us and our everyday activities, it is the security of our streets and homes and communities that concern us most. We want our children and grandchildren to grow up in a safe atmosphere, and the Ghana Police Service play the lead role in this again. Government has performed most creditably. They are much better equipped than they have ever been, and their increased visibility on the street goes a long way to pressure the community. The changing image of the police is perhaps best exemplified by the dramatic facelift they have given to the frontage of the police headquarters on the Ring Road in Accra. It's beautiful, and I recommend to all institutions and indeed household. So these are part of Nana Akufo-Addo State of the Nation address. But I think we can't take us through all, because we need to focus and we need to discuss our legend story. And today we are going to look at the first Bible in Ghana, or the first church in Ghana. Let's go for a quick commercial break. I will hang up this one, then I bring up the new life for us to start the legends and how when the first church came to Ghana. Thank you.